Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches, which are happening on Saturday, November 5, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe and push that notification bell to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. By becoming a member of the High Stakes Patreon, you will have access to our best team picks, total picks, parlay picks and much more. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting predictions that ends up costing you a lot of time and money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Minnesota Timberwolves vs Houston Rockets. Minnesota has high expectations this season and need a win. After losing 3 straight games, I expect the Timberwolves to see red and be ready to dominate the young Rockets. The Timberwolves will be playing for the second night in a row, but they did not have to worry about travel. Houston is 0-6 straight up on the road this season, with 5 of the losses coming by at least 8 points or more. I have to back Minnesota here against a Houston team that still has a lot to learn about road life in the NBA and how to win. Take the Minnesota Timberwolves -8 points. The Houston Rockets are on a 5-game losing streak, with their last 2 defeats coming against the Los Angeles Clippers. Houston is now beginning a 4-game road trip that will continue in Orlando on Monday night. In Wednesday's 109-101 loss to the Clippers, the Rockets missed a chance at covering the 6-point spread with 2 missed threes in the game's final seconds. The Timberwolves are on a 3-game losing streak after losing at home to Milwaukee 115-102 on Friday. Against Milwaukee, the game was lost at the 3-point line as Minnesota was outshot 17-38, 44.7% to 11-41, 26.8% from long range. After falling to the Bucks, who have the best record in the NBA at 8-0, and the Timberwolves will now hope to bounce back against the NBA's worst team so far. Through the first 9 games, Rudy Gobert is leading the NBA with 13.9 rebounds per game and adding 12.6 ppg with 1.6 blocks. Anthony Edwards leads Minnesota with 23.2 ppg, followed by Karl Anthony Towns with 21.7 ppg. As a team, Minnesota is 24th in offensive rating but 9th on defense. Though both of these teams are some of the faster-paced teams in the league, Houston 4th, Minnesota 10th, they aren't catching nets on fire with consistent buckets. As noted above, the Rockets hold the second lowest scoring margin in the league at 107 per game, and the Timberwolves average 114.1. Minnesota has seen their last 4 games go under. Houston has seen 2 in a row hit under, which is what we are going with in this one. Take the under 231.5 points. Milwaukee Bucks vs Oklahoma City Thunder. Bettors who have chosen to fade Milwaukee early in the season have not been rewarded, but this is a perfect opportunity to take Oklahoma City as a road underdog. The Thunder have quietly been one of the most profitable teams in the NBA, covering the spread in 6 of their 8 games. They have some more hidden value on Saturday night, as Giddey has not been on the court for all of their games. Meanwhile, Milwaukee is dealing with multiple key injuries and is coming off a road game on Friday night. The Thunder are more rested and healthier than the Bucks, which makes them the easy play on Saturday. Take the Oklahoma City to cover. Oklahoma City got off to a disappointing start this season, losing its first 3 games. The Thunder responded with a 4-game winning streak that included 2 wins against the Clippers, a win at Dallas in overtime and a win over Orlando. Their win over the Mavericks was a true stunner in every sense of the word, as they were trailing by 16 points with 4 minutes remaining in regulation. They were able to add Tuesday's win over Orlando to their winning streak before falling back to the .500 mark overall this season in Thursday's loss to Denver. Oklahoma City is now going on the road for its next 2 games, including a contest at Detroit on Monday night. Milwaukee has established itself as the team to beat in the NBA through the first 2 weeks, rattling off 7 consecutive wins and entering Friday's slate as the lone unbeaten team in the league. The Bucks have played 6 of those 7 games at home, winning 4 of them by double digits. They swept Detroit in a pair of games earlier this week, giving them some momentum heading into Friday night's game at Minnesota. Milwaukee will be on the road for 3 straight games next week, including a rematch against the Thunder in Oklahoma City on Wednesday. The Thunder have been a decent offensive team overall this season, ranked number 20 in points per game, 112.5. Most of that success can be attributed to star guard Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who has led the team in all 7 games that he has played in this season. He has gone over 30 points on 5 occasions, including a season-high 37 points against Denver. Small forward Lou Dort is averaging 14.6 points per game, while shooting guard Josh Giddey is adding 13.2 points and 6.0 assists. The Thunder were hoping to have rookie Chet Holmgren alongside Gilgeous-Alexander and Dort, but he went down with a season-ending foot injury before the campaign began. Oklahoma City is facing a Milwaukee defense that leads the NBA, allowing just 102.0 points per game. The Bucks have been powered by their defense early in the season, as they are number 18 offensively, averaging 113.3 points per game. They are dealing with some injury issues, as shooting guard Chris Middleton, wrist, and small forward Pat Connaughton, calf, are both sidelined indefinitely. Shooting guard Joe Ingles, knee, missed Friday's game and is questionable to play on Saturday. Star forward Giannis Antetokounmpo has been more than enough so far though, averaging 33.6 points, 12.7 rebounds and 5.0 assists per game. Veteran point guard Jrue Holiday is adding 20.1 points and 7.6 assists. They are facing an Oklahoma City defense that is number 13, allowing 112.3 points per game. Oklahoma City ranks 5th in pace entering this matchup with the Bucks. Josh Giddey returned earlier in the week after he missed a few games with an ankle sprain, and he is a big reason why their pace has ramped up. It serves the Thunder well for him and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to ramp up the tempo, and the Bucks are more than willing to entertain that. Giannis is on a tear, and he will have a ton of open court opportunities with the way Oklahoma City plays. Both clubs are struggling with their three-point shot to open the year, but I expect them to break out here. Milwaukee leads the NBA in rebounding, so they will have plenty of second-chance buckets close to the net. Take the over here.